So if you recall my last video, we were starting on a map called Reprisal that had quite a bit of work to be done on. However, in this video, I'm here to show the before and after, as well as the design of how this level has made it to where it is right now. Like I had said with my previous video, I had planned on making this level specifically for people to get a better game sense, for it to be a lot fast paced, and for it to be very close quarters, and just in general to uh, breed talent essentially. To get people who aren't very good at Quake to start showcasing their talents a bit more, or heightening their senses as they go around corners, as there's really not too much cover, and to really start understanding how the game works, where you can expect where other people will be or can be, and try to go to those areas and attack them, or to just essentially get a better game sense in total by listening to the ambient footsteps, or trying to gauge where people will be. If you haven't seen, or if you haven't noticed from the last video, we added pillars right here. We have pillars on each corner of the level that now have a little cavity where you can grab items. Now I'm just showing off a little bit of how the game is to actually play. You can jump onto the pillars and grab the items, or you could just walk right up to one of the pillars, as I'll do right here, and grab the item as well. I made it so that there's a height, that way you can't jump into there and camp. Going through this teleporter, the teleportation works a lot better than before. So I chose the textures that I did just because they meshed very well with one another, but I also wanted to make it so that it was very distinguishable what level you were on, as there are two levels to this, the top and the bottom. So the floor is one texture, but the top floor also has a separate texture that also meshes very well with the other colors around. You see that little light area that I'm shooting? Right there, there's a little circle that's really bright on the walls, and over here as well, but on the textured area it's not nearly as bright. So this was a lighting issue that I was working on, but it turned out I didn't really need to change much because the texture actually diffused the light, so it wasn't as bright. When I first applied the textures, they weren't going across as well as I wanted them to, but after fixing it, they did. Now into the editor, I could show you a bit more of how this game works. I've got some items over here that I've placed, and just showing off more of the pillars, the overall layout of it, the cavity that I've explained before, how it's just very barely in there for the items. Just enough out that you can grab it, but not too far away that you can't. And again, going through the main level, main section again, just to show off this whole area, as it's completely finished now, but this was the prototype version of it. But if we go down a level, this is the textured version, where everything looks a lot better. And as I said earlier, in my other level, the bottom floor is the exact same as the top, except completely inverted, and with a couple of weapon changes. Right here is the teleporter, just to show off that they do in fact connect with each other across the map, of course, so that way it prevents spawn camping. And those pillars actually help give you a little bit of cover as you go around the corners, so it's not really hard for people to hit you, but it also gives you a chance to evade them, and to help stopping teleport campers as well. This level is available on my GitHub that I've linked down in the description, so you can go and click on it and grab the BSP file and load it up for yourself. This is a multiplayer level, so if you'd like to jump onto a server, you can, and very much play this level with other people and just have a lot of fun with it. Thank you for watching.